It's Victoria for Tiburon-TV, and yeah, here at the Lift conference are some pretty crazy ideas also flowing around, which could be turned into business models. And one is right now here with 3D simulation for possible robots. So yeah, Bertrand, tell me, what is it?
Okay, so we're SimplySim and we do 3D simulation for robotics. So the idea is that before using a robot in the real world, you want to test it, and test is much easier in simulation. So
you save companies who want to develop an own robot a lot of money and a lot of time?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because nowadays the way it's done in robotics is that you develop all your hardware for your robots, and once it's done you start developing your software. You start from scratch, and you have to test everything. And you have to do the test in a situation that is close to the use case of the robot, and most of the time robots are used in dangerous situations or complicated environments. So testing in simulation saves a lot of time and a lot of money.
Could you give an example which kind of companies already use your product?
Yeah, so we're working with Robosoft, which is a French robotics constructor. So they have several projects. One of them is to have an autonomous vehicle in a city. And
also for the home, right? I saw a little small robot of them cleaning the home.
Yeah, we do also robotics for home cleaning, and there is a lot of application, in fact. But yeah, so as I was saying, they're working on autonomous vehicles, and so to test it, you have to block the city and test every possible situation. That's very complicated. That costs a lot of money because one prototype costs a lot of money. But if you want to test, for example, vehicles following each other, you have to have two prototypes. So it's
this is not only a crazy idea; it's really a real use case which a lot of companies are already using.
Yeah, exactly. And in fact, when we speak of robotics, of course, everyone think of the crazy ideas
of the science fiction part.
Exactly. But robotics, it's not that. As long as you have a sensor, an actuator on the other side, and intelligence, the software in the middle, you have robotics. So your home can become a robot, and it's more and more evolving into a robot. Your car also is evolving into a robot. Your city will evolve to be kind of robotics. So
what's the business model? You sell your software?
For now, we are working mainly as a service company. So robotics constructors come to us and say, okay, we want to simulate this robot, and we help them to develop it. But we are also working on products. So we have a robotics simulator that will be ready by the end of the year. That will offer a more realistic way to simulate robots. So both on the graphic side, of course, but also on physics simulation, which is really important for robotics. And we have also editors that we create and that are used to create this simulation easily and to modify it easily, of course, because one of the problems is that you want to test the robot in many situations and repeat this situation over time, and so modifying the environment can be somewhat complicated, and it's not part of the core business of robotics. So we create easy to use simulation editors to help people use simulation.
And you just told me before that you're not working in that area, but that you just develop it in your free time. What kind of software?
Well, we started in our free time, and now we're in our company. Yeah. The company was created about a year ago, in April 2008, and yeah, we've started as it was free time outside of our student life, and now we are mainly working. We are now 6 in the company.
So out of a science fiction crazy idea can develop a real company.
Yeah.
So now we heard a lot of stuff about it, so now let's see something.
Okay, so this is a simulation we've developed for Microsoft. They have a competition in robotics software. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, so this is a robotic simulation we've developed for Microsoft Imagine Cup competition. So it's a software competition for students, and the goal is to recreate the mission of the Mars rover Opportunity on the Endurance crater on Mars. So as you see, we have a pretty big environment that is that has been created using data from NASA, so it's really accurate. And we have also the robot, which also has been created with data from NASA. So as you see, it's a 3D world, it's a 3D simulation, but there is also extensive physics in the world, so it's really accurate on the physics side. And what is more important is that we also simulate the sensors and actuators of the robot. So, for example, we have here the different cameras that are embedded in the robot. So 2 in the head, 1 in the front, and 1 in the rear. And you can drive the robot around. And as you see, everything is
documented?
Yeah, in real time, and so you can. It's really an accurate simulation of robotics. So this simulation has been created for a competition, and the students had to create software to move this robot autonomously. So not with the joypad as I'm doing here, but really autonomously, and go through a series of waypoints, collect some data with a spectrometer, because you can move the arm of the robot too.
Sounds really, really cool. So anyone interested in more information about it can contact you. How?
Yeah, you can contact us on our website, SimplySim.net. Yeah, there was pretty information on the web about us.
Thank you for that insight and good luck with that.
Thanks a lot.